Welcome to Tarot with Zoe, and this time it's another unboxing of a new deck. It's an Oracle card deck by Kyle Gray, and it's called Angel and Ancestors Oracle Cards. I received them a couple of days ago, and I've been saving them until I've got time to actually unbox them. So here we go. I'm just going to take the box off. I have already taken off the cellophane, and this, first of all, at the top of the box here, we have the guidebook, and the artwork is by Lily Moses. It looks beautiful artwork, as you can tell here. And what it says on the back: in whatever culture and religion they have appeared, angels have always had one mission: to love, help, and guide humans. On the earthly plane, ancestors are the wise ones and healers and warriors who have offered their knowledge, experience, and magic to us. They know what you need to know. Use this guidebook to learn how to use the oracle cards to unlock the secrets and messages of the angels and ancestors who will help you to live a life touched by divine magical guidance. And it then goes on to say, Kyle Gray is one of the most sought-after experts in his field. He introduces ancient spiritual knowledge in a modern way and regularly teaches workshops and speaks in front of large audience. He's the best-selling author of 6 books. And Lily Moses is a visionary artist who uses symbols and archetypes of both myth and legend to tell both stories with acrylics, pencils, and gold leaf. What I love is that inside the box there is a lovely message here, and it says, Guardians of the four corners, mother of the... Right, I'll start again. Guardians of the four corners, mother in the earth, father in the sky, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I call on you and welcome you here now. So that is who we are calling on as I open the deck. And it has, I have to say, there are images here from Celtic, Native American, Aboriginal, and earth-based spiritualities. So here we go. This is the first card on the deck, and as you can see, it's still bound. And on the back, we have an owl and a symbol. So there we go. So, first impressions, very good quality card, very nice feel to them. I'm just loving, and you can see the front, there's a lot of green here, isn't there? A lot of people images on them. Obviously these are our angels and ancestors, but it's a very different deck to any traditional angel deck that you might have seen. So if we take the first card, Druid, hold the space. And what I'm going to do is just have a look at a few of these cards and share with you the messages from them. And the Druid, it says, hold the space, hold things together, don't make any sudden moves or changes, stand strong knowing you are where you are supposed to be. And as you can see here, there's quite a lot more guidance from the book. So already I'm really liking the way, I do like a good guidebook that has a lot of information in it. So it's got message about, it talks about the Druids and gives a bit of history, and then the extended message. When the Druid card appears in the reading, you're being guided to dig deep within and hold your station. Goes on further from that. But also, as I'm just flicking through what we've got here, the Oracle book, it's got various chapters. You can see that. How to use your angel and ancestor oracle cards, explaining the deck, the different cards themselves, guardians and messengers, warrior symbols, seasons, autumn, spring, autumn, winter, and then some information about the author. So it looks like it's going to be a very, very rich deck. And I must admit, I've been looking for a good oracle deck that will give me perhaps a broader spread than the angels, simply the angels. I have got a couple of Doreen Virtue angel oracle decks. I mean, I've just looked here and it says shape shifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is just show you a few of these. They're going to be very random, so just what have we got here? Lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Sorry about that. I just had to collect some of the cards together. So going back to the lady, as you can see from here, she's holding an apple and there are red apples around her. And obviously it's a very fertile symbol. And she says, enjoy growth and reap rewards. Here we have the Lord. So I'm just thinking possibly these could be vaguely linked to the Empress and the Emperor in the traditional tarot deck. And where it says with the Lord, it says take charge with authority. And he's got antlers, is a very sort of, looks sort of like the green man, the green king in more traditional old English Celtic mythology. That one of the ones I've been very drawn to is Father Sky. Look at this one. Beautiful card there. Absolutely beautiful. A man with silver grey hair and an eagle powering in front of him and what looks like lightning flashing through the sky. And it says, trust in the unknown, which I guess we all have to do, don't we? Here we have one called the Shaolin Master. So again, you can see already immediately that these cards have got many different attributes and many different colorings from all sorts of cultures around the world. The Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Well, we'd all like to do that, wouldn't we? But what's interesting here is if you look at his hand, he's got a ball balancing above his hand, a power of mind over matter, and he's also got what looks like a giant cricket or locust in the other hand. Medicine Mother, very powerful figure, that one. Just look into her eyes. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. And what I feel already with this deck is that the cards themselves have got a lot of feeling to them. They really look you in the eye. If you take this woman and look into her eyes. Already, I feel I could start to read and interpret the deck in a way that perhaps, because I'm very used to the tarot deck, in a way that would be new and different and could bring some very interesting messages for clients. And going on from that, we've got the seer, see beyond the current situation. And there's a kind of classic Madame Arcati figure gazing into her crystal ball with the dark curtains behind them. In fact, those curtains are very similar to the curtains I've got in my room. You can just see them in the corner of the image here. I only have a vague crystal ball that isn't really a crystal ball. It's got fish in it, or dolphins, I think, which my brother gave me. I'm not a seer with the crystal ball. I always use the cards. I'm just going to show you a couple more cards before I finish this very brief look at the decks. One that's come to mind as I was looking at them very briefly is Great Teacher. A very Christ-like figure here with the dove flying up above. One of the ones, a few actually, that's not facing directly into the viewer, if you like. But again, this one has a beautiful feeling of peace and harmony, as well as obviously sending the dove out and bringing teaching to the world. So just two more. Shapeshifter I mentioned. Transform and unveil your gifts. So I think this deck is going to be incredibly invaluable for people when doing readings, either for people who perhaps are wanting to develop their psychic gifts, or to look at gifts that they wish to share with others in a more esoteric way. He's there with the eagle and the wolf, two symbols of Native American First Nation tribes. Very, very powerful images there. And I will finish with Mother Earth. Again, if we look upon the abundance card, I think you'll agree that this one is another one of those wonderfully abundant ones. And there she is. She's holding, yes, she's holding a globe, I think. And her hair is sort of sprouting with wonderful green leaves and red fruit. She's got some tattoos on her. I get a feeling that this one may well come from perhaps Maori culture or Aboriginal culture. No, I'm feeling Maori with this one, but I will have to look. It says, Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. I've just realised that I must show you some of the other sections from the Guardians, the warrior symbols, and the seasons, as well as the main, what were they called? Sacred ones. So there are a number of different guardians, including the water guardian, the mirror guardian, and this one, which is the medicine guardian, be open to healing information. With the caduceus from Greek mythology, from Greek traditions, and obviously that's one that would give a very strong message with beautiful wings there, guardian angel there with his beautiful wings. There's a water guardian, connect with your emotions. And then if we go into the warrior symbols, one is the eagle. See from a higher perspective, the idea of flying high above, to have a look at it. When I'm doing my coaching, I'm often talking to clients to get in their helicopter and take a view above, but of course you could just go and fly like an eagle. And obviously if you drew that card, that would be your message. And then finally we have the seasons. So we've got winter, take care of your needs. And we're in winter now, which is obviously the season of the wolf, according to this pack. And you take care of your needs in winter, hibernate, look after yourself, and get ready for the spring and a new awakening. So, a wonderful deck, very powerful deck, a deck that I think would be very good for your own development, but also, as far as I'm concerned, a really good deck for helping my clients to grow and develop and tap into deeper and more powerful universal energy. Well, that's a very brief glimpse into my new deck, which is the Angel and Ancestors Oracle deck. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you'd like to get it, there will be a link to the deck in my feed below. So enjoy, and I look forward to seeing you another time.